Hi everyone, my name is Ben Wright, Human Cartoonist Extraordinaire, and welcome to the continuing Let's Play of Paradise Killer! It is Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. This is the first recording of the day. I am having a great day, gotten a lot taken care of. Hope everyone else out there is also doing well. Now, I am going to get into talking a little bit about Paradise Killer, just to remind myself of what happened last week, because man, there's so much going on. The best thing about the current setup is so many people look guilty. I'm really excited about that. The whole open world mystery thing is still a novelty to me. I'm really digging it. Unfortunately, my prime suspects are still Lydia and Sam Daybreak, who are really cool characters, and I like them a lot. Let's actually take a look at the people. So, Akiko is a tricky one. It seems like Akiko might be involved in this, but she's such a straight-laced figure, I don't understand exactly what would be going on with this. Also, she might have been involved in the death of One Last Kiss, who we found out was that exorcist. What was her name? Blanking on her name, but yes. That was a big deal from last week. Akiko is suspicious. My best guess is Akiko was involved in the faking of getting through the first barrier, because none of those were actually her soldiers, but they appeared to be killed, possibly with her blade. Now, Carmelina is a strange one, because, like, there's nothing really to indicate that she did it, but she might have been involved with the exorcism case years ago. Oh, wait. This is what that's about. No one can account for Carmelina's movements or witnesses' movements. Did they say that? No. That's interesting. Alright, there's so many things. Yuri's got so many people testify against him. He feels like a red herring, if I'm being honest. There's so many questions. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, enough going through this stuff. Let's actually get back into the mystery. Where am I? Yes! Yes, I just went through the, Hold on, doesn't the council building also have the library in it? How do I find that? By the way, someone asked me, when watching the stream, how come the sound seems to go in and out? It's because the sound is not synced up with me. It's actually synced up with the speakers that you see periodically. So every time I get close to it, it gets louder. Every time I go away, it gets softer. Which I think is a cool detail. This is leading me to not where I want to go. Alright, where's the entrance to this place? Here we go. Oh yeah, I was trying to break into the barracks the other day, too. Wonder if there's a footpath that'll make me invisible. I may have a teleport point up there. I can use that, but I'm trying not to teleport as much as I can, just because it's expensive. I really thought there was a way up from inside. Ah, there was a door up here. I misremembered that. Alright. So I wanted to get up here to talk to, One Last Kiss. But I can also... Oh, I can access this computer. I was stuck on this before.
Nightmare computer.
This is the grave of Aiz Kiwami. He was old school syndicate and one of the council members.
Sure.
The grave plaque says he died 25 years ago. There's an inscription. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers under the cosmos. Alright, I'm guessing that's... Oh, that's worship! This is my first time using worship. Let's take a look. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. That seems to be correct, though. Let's see. Hey! Alright, that took a little figuring out. Okay, so that was incorrect. Okay, and... Oh, hey! I would not have guessed that. This is a tough one. There we go.
The investigator is here.
Eyes Kiwami's blood vial. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood? Damn.
Got it.
A match.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Eyes was Henry's father. That's exciting. A council member had a relationship with the citizen, and now we have Henry. That gives Henry the council blood he'd need to break the bloodlock on the Third Holy Seal. That's a big deal. Alright. Now, in addition to this, I feel like there was a door in here that I wasn't able to open. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm misremembering. No, not seeing another door.
One more gift.
Do you know anything about the Fourth Holy Seal? I know it requires godliness to get through.
What the hell?
How do you know that? As a spirit, I can go places others can't.
Sure.
How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close. What about
What
Henry?
mysteries are around us?
What are demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe? How could the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and otherwise? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the seal? Could it? That is an interesting question. Do you know anything about the Third Holy Seal? Who could get through there?
Those are facts. But are they the truth?
A special lock requires an unusual key. What do you know about the escape last
Are
night?
you happy with your truth?
Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ? You'll have been logged if he did. I already checked that. He did not, and the time doesn't add up. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Is the council building is awash with evidence, investigator? Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about searching for this, reaching for the sky? What secrets does the sea hold? The sky? What does that all mean? Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Speak to the Grand Marshal, investigator. See if you believe her. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? It would be very convenient for that to happen last night, wouldn't it? I think whoever told you that is lying. Did you see Yuri last night?
Those are facts. But
He was
are
in the
they
truth?
truth?
He was in the gardens, investigator. But what if there was a gap? You should speak to Lydia. That's pretty straightforward. Did you see the doctor last
Do
night?
you understand, investigator?
His clinic holds a secret. Man, she's giving me some interesting dirt. What can you tell me about the sigils scorched into Henry's skin? Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noises humans are capable of making are too limited.
Investigator?
We cannot pronounce demonic languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms: telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched onto his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched
The
into them.
investigator is here.
What kind of contact? A strong embrace. The skin needs to be pressed against another for several seconds. The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done those?
What mysteries are around us?
Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotions outwards by sculpting Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas, it doesn't need another one. So why are those symbols at the
Who
scene?
would benefit from a crime like these?
That's for you to find out, investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, not crime scenes. Could the demon make Henry draw
What
them?
mysteries are around us?
The demon does not control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference? Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it? Precisely. If Henry were to do it, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night? Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to
I
say.
don't like this.
Why?
Mystery awaits.
The key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself. Did you see the architect last
What
night?
mysteries are around us?
Have you asked Witness? Convenient she was there, isn't it? Did you see Crimson last night? You should speak to her, investigator. She doesn't have an alibi anyone can corroborate. Did you see Witness to the end last
Who
night?
would benefit from a crime like this?
Witness and Carmelina spent the evening together. I wonder if that means anything? Let's just hang out. No time to chat. I have all the time in the world, until the island ends.
Sure.
I want to ask you about being deceived. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You are our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention. They speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught attention? I was the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. A perfect target for the machinations of one looking for power.
Dreadful.
Damned Harmony saw an opportunity with you. The key that would unlock the Syndicate. He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The Immortal Syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected. I almost let it happen. Do not swim in the sea of guilt, investigator. Deception is subtle and insidious. You were a victim, criminalized by the narrow minds of others. You showed them their own weakness and they were frightened.
Do you understand, investigator?
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator. Hey, great. Alright, well that helps. Wait a minute. What is that?
Huh. Ha. Ugh.
Those crystals are tight.
Just a blood crystal. Alright, well we just found out something important about Henry Division. We found out some things about a lot of people. I feel like it'll be good to go back to One Last Kiss whenever I need big parts of the clothes. Oh, Ai's Kiwami was the suicide. Several years ago. Oh. Oh. After his son got possessed by a demon. That feels significant somehow. Oh, right. There's that pyramid over there, which I think I can now get in. Oh, that's definitely what I'm doing next. Okay. It's honestly really fun running through this whole area. It's a well-designed map. Oh, that was whiskey. Why do you think there are so many mysteries? Everything creates a mystery. Human, animal, plant, mineral. Everything creates a mystery. It's a byproduct of existing. Not even living, just existing. Everything produces a mystery that we want to solve. Why do we want to solve them? Human nature. Most things are ambivalent about mysteries. Rocks create mysteries, but a rock doesn't care about mysteries. Humans are unique. We need mysteries to live. Without mysteries, we go insane. But a mystery can make you go insane. That's the knife edge we all walk.
Relic of time.
Now, if I remember correctly, I need to be near Dr. Doom Jazz. Alright. Now, there we are. That jet ski is what I need to get to. But first, have a quick chat with Doom Jazz.
Dr. Doom Jazz.
Why don't we know who Henry's father is?
Hypothetically?
You mean why wasn't that tracked like every other birth? Yes, you're the doctor after all. When she gave birth, she said she didn't know who the father was. What about DNA? The test came up blank. Isn't that concerning? Very. Not a lot I can do though. Why would a DNA test come up blank? We missed someone and don't have them on record. This is important, Love Dies. Not sure how this relates to the council murder?
Got it.
What if someone deliberately kept the birth a secret? Why would they do that? Someone having an affair they shouldn't be? It's a possibility. They need some high-level clearance for that.
I'm glad to be back.
Or access to you.
This is bad.
That's quite the accusation, investigator. I think Aiz Kiwami is Henry's father.
I had no idea.
What? The blood samples match.
The island is about to end.
The only place you could have got a sample of Kiwami's blood is from his grave. You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample. You desecrate the resting place of someone I consider a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory?
What?
We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry, but I will not tolerate this. Doc, the third holy seal is a bloodlock coded to council blood.
How?
Makes sense.
The investigator is here.
Who's got council blood?
What?
Is this a trick question, Love Dies? Only the council. What if that wasn't true?
Why?
Are you asking if someone secretly has council blood? That's a stretch, Love Dies. What about you? Do you keep samples of council blood? I do for medical reasons. They're locked down though. Could someone have taken one?
Theoretically.
They're under high security.
Got it.
Anything suspicious recently? Nope. Anyone been in your clinic who shouldn't be in there recently?
I'm a professional.
Nope. Although I did catch Sam in there. He was just picking up his prescription though.
Sure.
Can you check that the council blood samples are all accounted for? Let me just pull up the inventory on my phone. Sorry, the app's taking ages to load.
I see.
That's odd. There's one missing, but the security alarm didn't go off.
What the hell?
Whose sample is missing? Kafka Memories.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
There's an anomaly with Kafka's login to the bloodlock.
Well, that's unusual.
This is bad, Love Dies.
Got it.
You don't need to tell me. This puts you and or Sam at the scene.
You've got this wrong.
I had nothing to do with this. A blood sample from your clinic was found on the seal. You found Sam snooping in your clinic. Maybe he took the sample and used
I had
it.
nothing to do with this.
Well, it sure as hell wasn't me. Well, that's bad. That is bad. I don't want it to be Sam and Lydia. I like them. What do you know about the fourth holy seal? Not a thing, Love Dies. Council secrets and all that. I found a door.
What?
A door?
I don't like this.
The back door to your clinic.
Sure.
The connection to the nightmare console that logs who enters and exits the Syndicate HQ has been broken.
Haha!
Is it really? I had no idea.
Sure.
Sure you didn't. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri night last night? I didn't see him last night, I'm afraid, Love Dies. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Can't say I did. They're pretty unusual. Tell me about the inhibitors we used to sedate Henry. Masahiro Heavy Industries tech. Drugs that sedate the body and inhibit psychic ability. They were designed specifically for victims of demonic possession. Calm the body and mind and stop them from lashing out. Henry's dosage level has been correct for the last decade. Do you know if anything can interfere with Henry's inhibitors? You're not the first person to ask, Love Dice.
That's strange.
Who?
Investigator.
Witness. Witnesses are responsible for overseeing the end of an island and ensuring it all goes smoothly. He's obsessed with fail points in the process. He got worried that Henry could be a fail point. Could he get loosened at the end? He's executed, and not part of the slaughter ritual with the other citizens. There's a time when he's out of his cage before he's executed. Akiko handles the execution, so he's in safe hands, but Witness got obsessed about the inhibitors that keeps Henry
The investigator
sedated.
is here.
Are they a fail point?
I see.
Possibly, but you'd have to get past the Grand Marshal. You'd need a massive spike of adrenaline, and the only way I can think of is to think of to provide that would be an injection. But someone have done that. Adrenaline is manufactured by the body. You need a drug to induce it artificially. His blood work came back clean though. No one gave him that drug. What about death screams? Could they cause an adrenaline burst?
Theoretically.
Maybe. I don't know how you'd weaponize a death scream. What about one of these?
How?
Looks like it records death screams. Is that a directional speaker?
Got it.
It is. How would you record a death scream? You could record the brain activity using electrodes. This device looks like it has a crystal in it. Some crystals are capable of recording emotions. The death scream gets written to that, and upon stimulation, the crystal would output the scream. It's a one-shot use though. You can see that the crystal is burnt out. I could never experience a death screams as I'm not a sufferer. I presume you want my opinion though. A demon that possessed Henry is attuned to psychic energy. This could have been used to agitate it. Handy if you wanted to turn Henry into a weapon. Akiko thinks the demon tricked the inhibitors, and that's how Henry escaped. It's certainly a theory. Is it a good one? There's no proof. I can't say anything without proof.
I'm worried.
We've never encountered this phenomenon before, but every race of demons is different. It's worth considering, but you need to try and find proof before relying on a theory. I'll keep that in mind. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? I was in my clinical night and didn't see them. Lydia should have been in contact with Yuri though. Well, that we knew. Did you see Witness to the End last night? I don't know what he was doing, but he was normally in his apartment on the last night of an island. Go ask him. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? You have spoken to Akiko, right? She'll tell you what he did. Did you see the architect last night? She said at the crisis meeting that she was at Witness's apartment. Witness can probably tell you more. Did you see Crimson last night? She has her little emporium. Go ask her. That was worth a shot. Alright, hang out. What a sec, Doc. How's the investigation going? Got a bad guy yet?
My favourite investigator.
I think I've got some handcuffs somewhere around here if you need them. How many people have you used them on?
Wonderful.
Only a few special ones.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Still not settled down, then. Not that kind of guy. Too much to experience. It's a small island, not that much to experience. Every person is unique. Each island has a lot of new people. Relationships with citizens are forbidden.
My favourite investigator.
Do you want me to get the handcuffs? Want to take me in? You replace your arms. Nice topic change. An updated model by MHI. They have improved haptics in the fingers. Strictly for medical purposes, I'm sure. Want to test them?
Sorry.
I'm supposed to be investigating a mass
Wanna
murder.
play doctors and nurses?
Everyone is supposed to do a lot of things. Let's see what happens later. Goodbye, Doc.
It's been wonderful to see you again.
I am enraptured by you, loved eyes. Besotted, enthralled. Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. But you desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You got this wrong.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
That's not nice.
Akiko's in trouble. He's been mixing business and pleasure. The council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island. Wow, that's big. Mixing business and pleasure? I'm not giving the details out.
When love dies.
And who told
I
you?
had nothing to do with this.
Eyes Kiwami, a little before he died. He gets loose-lipped after a drink.
Sure.
And who told Akiko?
Fabulous.
I get loose-lipped around a woman in power armor. Thank you, Doctor. Alright, well that gave me something. This one tricked me before.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Crying Grudge. Translation: Why am I plagued by insects? Surprisingly, that's funny. Got an achievement that said, surprisingly, speaking to a god wasn't the weirdest part of your day. Translation: You don't seem particularly fazed by meeting us. I'm having a strange day. This isn't the weirdest thing I've done. Translation: Too many of you have come to see me these last few years, exploiting my weakened state. Who? Translation: You're Mad King, obsessed little shit. Translation: The Masked Man, a sneaky one, that one. Translation: The woman that builds, she's pure in her goals, I admire her. Translation: And now you, who are you? I'm the investigator. Translation: What are you investigating?
Got it.
Last night someone murdered the council. Translation: Ha 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 ha. Translation: The Mad King is dead.
That's weird.
Why do you refer to Montserrat as mad? Translation: He believed he was more than he was. Anyone like that is mad. He doubled down on his madness, though. His plans for the next island. The arrogance. Who was the masked man that came to you? Translation: Are all of you like him? Why live like that? Translation: You need to find out why he took my flesh from me. Do you have a name? Translation: The one that oversees the end of an island. I have met him before. He came to me recently.
That's strange.
Witness? What did he want? Translation: My flesh.
The investigator is here.
Why? Translation: The key to a lock, same as the woman. You called her a builder. Do you mean Architect Carmelina? Translation: She is more creative. She had a better plan. What plan are you talking about? Translation: The flesh was fused with another. My body lives elsewhere on this island. Anyone else stop by to tear a strip off? Translation: When the Mad King wasn't so mad, he used my flesh to make the lock. He wore it on a pendant. No one can open the lock without him. What lock? Translation: The Mad King's fourth holy seal. You need my flesh to pass through it. What do you know about someone possessed by a demon? Translation: I can feel him out there. The anger emanating is like a smog. Did he get some of your flesh? Translation: He didn't come here, but who can say? Translation: Leave me, I'm bored of you. You know, when someone like that tells you to leave, you leave. But, oh boy.